Welcome to your Oracle of Love for couples. This is a general reading for those that are involved in relationships, marriages, courtships, partnerships, are currently starting to see someone or are in the early stages of a relationship. Okay, the Seven of Swords, the Star card, Six of Swords, King of Swords, the Devil, and Eight of Swords. Okay, I think a fire sign had similar cards to this. So for those that are dealing with fire signs, there may be something, there may be some messages here for the both of you. But look, starting off with the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Swords is a card of obstacles. It can be a card of deceit. It can be a card of tiptoeing around each other or tiptoeing around some sort of ideas or something that needs to be expressed, something that needs to be verbalized. I think I'm leaning towards there might be some sort of toxic behavior that's happening in a relationship around. I also feel like there's overindulgences, as indicated with the Devil card, and obsessiveness in relationships. I don't so much see it as a third-party situation that someone is deceiving you. I feel it's more connected to obsessive or indulging behavior in your relationships, whether this is coming directly from you or it's coming from someone that you're dealing with, in particular a Capricorn or an air sign, which rules these two cards. So I'm thinking that there's some sort of lustful or animalistic energy that's coming through here. So I almost feel like some people are in relationships that are physically, that they feel bound to a person physically, whether through attraction, whether through sex, intimacy, and it's just a physical component of the relationship, and this person at this time can't offer you something more over the next 3 months. So it may result in you actually leave. There's this, it's almost this notion that you keep getting pulled back to someone around you. This could be an ex, this could be someone that you're currently in a relationship with that can't offer you commitment, maybe is fearful of commitment or fearful of entering into something because they've been hurt or manipulated before in their past. So this may result as someone leaving. It can be an air sign, because the swords do represent air. Because it is a general read, please be aware that this can be applicable to any sign, really, any element that you may be dealing with. But with these two cards here, I feel as though there might be an exodus of some sort, whether you'll be separated for geographical distance, whether you'll be separated because of this sort of physical component that's happening here. For some, I feel like healing might take place with the Star card here. I feel like the two of you will heal during this time off or this time away from each other with the Star card here. The Star card is a notion of healing, of mending things aligning. If they previously haven't aligned in your relationship before, this could be a strong message that that those of you that do take a break or do have some distance in your relationships over the next 3 months, there could be some sort of healing or mending that needs to take place, although you might reconvene together for something physical. So maybe just for friends with benefits type thing, or maybe just the physical pleasure of things. Yes. For some of you, I feel like you're taking a trip with the Star card here, with the Six of Swords. This could be travel. It might bring you closer together. I feel like some of you are really becoming really involved with the person you're with, whether you've been married for 10 years, 20 years, whether you've just been seeing each other for 2 days, 2 weeks. I feel like the Devil card, it makes you feel like you're almost under someone's spell or they're under your spell, is what I'm seeing here. So very strong connection here. For some, there can be a little bit of manipulation coming from their partner. Absolutely, yes. But for others, there isn't. For others, this person is coming in. It's a destined relationship. For some of you that are perhaps with an Aquarius, maybe with a Capricorn as well. But there's a lot of air energy here. But I feel like this person, there's a reason why they're in your life with the Star card. Sometimes this is destiny. Sometimes this is fate. You have to learn things from them. They have to teach you lessons. They have to teach you about love. They have to teach you what it feels like to love and to be loved. So I think there's a lot of lessons for you to learn over the course of the next 3 months. Absolutely. I feel things are aligning for those that have endured obstacles or have felt disconnected from their significant other. The star card in the middle here says there is healing that will take place. And there's definitely a stronger bond that's forming, Scorpio. With the Devil card here and the King of Swords, I feel like the King of Swords represents your communication towards each other and the frequencies you are both are on, and things are starting to slowly align for a lot of you. You're gaining direction. You know where you want to take this relationship. You know that you might need to heal if you take time apart, or you know that travels might bring you solitude and might bring you closer together, away from what everybody else thinks, away from prying eyes, and just you two, just have your own little world. I do feel like, I love that the star card is sitting on top of the Devil card, and I feel this link here indicates that it's almost like this union is a blessing. So this is not obviously for those that are experiencing obstacles and manipulation. This is for those that are experiencing a very heartfelt, strong connection, that it's almost like it's being blessed. Although, you know, there's this Devil character in the middle here, I feel what's sitting higher is the star card, which is about the metaphysical, which is about a higher power, a higher purpose, or a reason, a more spiritual and metaphysical reason why the two of you are together. So I think you'll start to slowly see this, that the blindfold will be lifted off with the Eight of Swords, and you'll start to see this person for who they really are. But I definitely feel like travels are happening for some of you. Some of you are trying to get pregnant. There's this notion of fertility with the nude characters here. Some of you are experimenting sexually. Some of you will find that you feel more magnetically drawn to your significant other, that you feel like there's a deeper connection here, and it's raw and it's real and it's bringing you closer to this person here. So a lot of you are diving to the depths of murkiness here with the Devil card, because this is really falling for someone. This is you really, really falling in love with someone, or falling in lust with someone. This is feeling really infatuated to the point where you feel like you can't be without this person, or vice versa. So it's definitely the two of you, or one of you, is seeing each other as the star. You're putting each other on pedestals. You're really regarding each other very important in your lives. And I think this is the messages over the next 3 months. So there's definitely a very strong emotional and physical connection that's growing into something definitely more powerful. For others, I feel like it might scare you a little bit, because you feel like emotions or this physical connection is just moving to extreme heights. Maybe you've never felt this way before. Maybe you've been married for so long, or you've got children, and that suddenly you feel like you're going into it blindly and it's scaring you a little bit. For others, I feel like there might be some unplanned children here, unplanned pregnancies, or even planned for those that are wanting to conceive, and it could very well happen during this time of Capricorn, which is coming up sort of over that Christmas period and into next year. So for some of you, there's definitely these changes that are happening in this pivotal time, but I think it's fated changes for a lot of you, destined changes, as reiterated by the star card. I think you're leaving behind a lot of toxic behavior for some of you. I think maybe if you've been talking to each other, or you can't see eye to eye, or communication hasn't been fluid, I think you're definitely coming out of this. But look, I will leave it at that.